Welcome to HeroQuest fans. We're back. We're getting started just a little bit late here. Thank you for everybody who's joined us. We are about to play against the Ogre Horde, and this may possibly, finally, be the grand finale of this quest pack. We'll see, but I'm prepared for an epic adventure. And thanks for joining us on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans. Welcome everybody that's here. I see Gold Public, Bohemius. We've got our brave heroes in the HeroQuest fans Discord. Glasgow Gargoyles here, Bohemius is here, Zargon goes on, aka Grimlore. Thanks for joining us, guys. And I'm just going to explain how we do things here. First of all, the music you're hearing hopefully is not so loud that it's covering up my voice. I can lower the volume a little bit here. But music is generated with the assistance of AI from Suno.com or Suno.com. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And this is our epic playlist. These are all created with AI by me, 2025. I don't think any of it was from 2026, but that's the soundtrack there. I'll just link it from YouTube. So if you're listening to us on YouTube, it is just a replay, but thanks for your support. If you're listening live on Twitch, there's two ways you can play with us. One, if you want to control a hero, all you need is a microphone, pencil, and paper. We'll teach you how to play the game if you've never played HeroQuest before. Just hop into the HeroQuest fans Discord. The link is at the bottom of the screen there. Go into voice channel known as Quest Talk. Introduce yourself. We'll get you up to speed. You lowered it from quiet music to silent music. Oh, okay. Let me increase it just a little bit. Yeah, it's really quiet. It's just a slider, so it's hard to get it just right. But yeah, how's the volume balance now? Good. Okay. Yeah, so join us in the Discord if you want to control a hero. If you want to affect the quest as we play, you don't need a microphone. You don't need to show your face or anything. You're just in the chat. Just go to twitch.tv/HeroQuestfans, go into the stream chat, and you can type your messages there. You can also interact using the rewards. So if you look below where it says send a message, you'll see a little treasure symbol. It's a little purple and orange icon. Click on that for viewer rewards. Just like Gold Public just redeemed Orc Raiders. Nice. Yeah, so you can help Zargon. You can help the heroes using your gold coins, your channel points, which build up for free over time. If you follow us, you get more. If you subscribe, which does cost money, unless you're using Amazon Prime game subscription, which you can use Amazon Prime Gaming to support us. Yeah, if you do that, you get even more. But you don't have to spend money to play with us. It's not play to win, or it's not pay to win. Certainly we play for fun, but we're glad to have you. All right, with that long introduction out of the way, let's greet our heroes. How you guys doing? Thanks for waiting for me here.
Hey everyone.
All right. Oh, we got DeMarco here. Welcome, DeMarco and Jacer. All right, is everyone here controlling a hero, or do we have some lurkers tonight?
If I'll take the druid.
Okay, so we got a druid.
I would like to take the monk, please.
All right, so we got a monk. Do we have a cave troll? No, we don't. All right, who else? Jacer? I think you've been playing the dwarf before. Do you want to continue that way?
Yes, please.
Glasgow?
Yeah, I typed it in. I followed Glasgow's example.
Yeah, he's the elf. Okay. Got it. Okay, so we got 4 heroes. Do we have a 5th hero? DeMarco? Maybe DeMarco doesn't have a microphone. Let's see. I mean, it's okay. I don't mind if people lurk, but if you want to take control of a hero, we're happy to get you in here, DeMarco. All right. Now, there is one thing I need to check. Were you in bear form the last time, Bohemius? Do you remember? You could check back several
I
videos.
can't remember. Been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, we took a month-long hiatus, and then we kind of came back with a vengeance, but not everybody was ready. I get it. Yeah, let me check one of the older videos and just see, because I think we have you in the center room, but as far as what character you were, or, well, we know you were the druid, but were you in bear form, or were you in hobbit form, gnome form? Just give me a moment here, guys. Does everybody have their character sheets? Because we can get everybody up to speed as well.
Yeah, yes. I don't know my spells. The only thing.
Okay, let's take a look at the druid. It says here you used pixie and you used shapeshift, but I see you still have life force to use.
Okay.
And it looks like you were in bear form last time, so we'll put you here in the center room. Okay, now I'll show everybody the screen we're looking at. So yeah, once again, we're happy to fit people in mid-quest. Just introduce yourself and we'll get you going. We roll our dice virtually. We're using MentorBot, thanks to Ruby, in the Discord chat. Okay, so we've got a druid, no barbarian, we've got a dwarf, elf, monk. The only thing is the number of potions that the monk has. I have him at 0, but I think he's actually down to 1. 1 healing potion. Does that sound right?
I wasn't controlling the monk last time. I think Ribby was controlling the monk.
Not here.
I had the barbarian, so
Okay, well,
yeah, I'm not fully up to date.
I'll err on the side of grace and just say he's got 1 healing potion left.
Okay.
All right. Just check his sheet here real quick. Yeah, healing 1d6. So here's what the monk has. 451 gold coins. Looks like his only weapon is a crossbow. I mean, he does have a bow and battle axe, but he can't use it.
Uh-huh.
Potions, you have magic resistance against damage. Magic resistance against all spell effects. Potion of charm, you have 2 of those. Fire resistance, heroic brew, and then of course the 1d6 I mentioned. And I think at this time all of his abilities are reset.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, I'm ready to go then, thanks.
Yep, and he's down to 3 body points. The elf. Glasgow, how you feeling about the elf? Looks like we got 1 spell left.
I'm feeling good about the elf. I'm feeling really good about the elf. In fact, I'm feeling so good about the elf that I recall that I'm still on celerity.
Yes, you are. It's still in effect. So 12 extra.
I still have double image.
And double attacks.
Yep.
Double image is still.
I still have that. Yep.
And Elder Wisdom.
And I've still got my potion of Elder Wisdom. Yeah, you know what I like. Yeah.
Just the way you like it. Okay. And then the dwarf is fully loaded and ready to go.
Yeah. Yep, I'm up to date. Like 4 body points,
slip,
3 healing potions, and a bunch of utility potions.
Yep. All right, and then the mighty druid.
Currently armed with my shield, the elven chain, helmet, and crossbow, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to run through your potions real quick here, Jacer, because I feel like I lose track of yours the most. Sorry about that. Okay, so for skills, you have slip. That's the only skill that I have you with left right now. 370 gold.
Hold on. Yep, you're right. I used careful aim already, so yeah, I have slip.
Okay, and your ogre mercenary is at full power right now, 4 body points.
Yep, just got healed up.
Yep. And we have our second cash in of the night. Bonus potion for hero. Thanks for Geek Gone Giddy. 2 bonus potions. Nice. Alright. So we'll just draw from our potions deck here. Healing, half filled. That's 2 body points. Potion of recall for the elf. How many did he get? 3. Potion of restoration. This is 1 lost body point, 1 lost mind point. Oh wow. He's buying around. And the last one, potion of skill for the dwarf.
Excellent.
Thanks, Geek Gone Giddy.
Very generous. Alright, where did I put my pencil? There it is. Okay. So dwarf, we've got potion of skill. So I believe you have 1 in effect right now. So you have 1 in reserve.
No, I took damage.
Oh, you took damage. Okay, so you have just 1 left then.
Yep.
Not in effect yet. Thank you.
1 potion of skill, 2 potions of battle, 2 wolf's bane, 2 antidote, 1 potion of restoration, 1 potion of healing, 1d6, 1 magic resist magic damage, 2 charm, 1 superior restoration, 1 speed, and 1 alchemy.
Okay.
That's what I got written down.
I think I erased the antidotes by mistake. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, they're not used often.
No. I was doing a lot
And
of
there's only
erasing,
a
trying to
couple of
clean up.
traps here and there where they're like, oh, yeah, it's a poison dart or a poison arrow or something.
Yep.
And I've blown the rallying horn once this quest.
Yep. Okay. And then the potion of recall goes to the elf, as if he needed more power, but he has it now. And who gets the restoration and the half-filled healing? So we got basically a +2 healing and a +1. Oh, he says 1 for each. Okay. Well, still, who wants what?
Which one is the +1?
The restoration, because it's 1 body point and 1 mind point.
1 body, 1
One
mind.
body, one mind. I'll take that one.
Okay, so that goes to the druid. Alright. And so should we give the monk the healing potion +2?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sounds cool.
Alright. And the turn order that you see, so we've got monk, elf, dwarf, druid. And if DeMarco responds, just let me know if I miss a message from that person. Happy to fit them in. Alright, are we ready? Uh-oh. Bringing Zargon's own Dread Rats. The antithesis to the Haggis, Neeps, and Tatties. And all because I love the return of HeroQuest fans. Long live HeroQuest fans. Oh, thanks. Uncommon feat. Uncommon feat. Well, I guess it's an uncommon feat for me. So fine, I will do that then. Okay. All right. So I've got 3 evil rats at my disposal and some orc raiders. Okay, so it is my turn. Zargon will take his turn. This is against the Ogre Horde Quest 10, Flight to the Surface. The heroes have to make their way out of the fortress and reconnect with the Emperor's armies if they're to finally smash the Ogre Horde once and for all. Hey, Steve RS, even all, give those ogres hell. Yep, we sure will. Okay. But first, Zargon takes his evil turn, and it begins. Orc raiders appear on the staircase. All right, and they start moving. Okay, so they've all queued up in this room here, these Orc Raiders. All right, still Zargon's turn. I've got these ogres over here. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, this mummy is going to attack the monk. Two skulls. All right, 2 damage. Monk loses 2 body points. Unless you use your water, of course. Are you going to try to defer the damage or just take the hit?
Actually, yeah, I'll use the twisting torrent, and yeah, I'll stop that. Yeah, cheers.
All right. The mummy like swipes at you, but you just kind of like you get like really sweaty, and his bandages just kind of like smear off of you, and you just kind of like parkour like over him. He does no damage, and he just stands there like bewildered. Okay. All right. I guess the mummy is just gonna kind of move over here. 1, 2, 3 into the corner. Okay, and that's basically it for Zargon's turn. So heroes. The Reverend Monk.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the mummy.
Okay. You gonna shoot him with a crossbow, or are you moving up to slug him in the face?
I'll move up and attack him.
Okay. All right, missed. Let's see.
Okay.
You don't have anything for a reroll. Okay.
No.
All right. Okay, the elf. He's just right outside the door. Glasgow.
All right, let's roll for movement.
All right, 5 plus 12.
Okay, can we go? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, what did I do again? I just moved 12, don't I? That's all I do.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Up to 12
Is that
and
right?
attack twice. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. So I'm just going to move 3 west anyway into the room.
I think what I've been doing is when there's no monsters on the board and you guys do the unthreatened movement, I've actually added 12 squares to what he could normally move. So he can move 24 squares. But yeah, you're right. In actual combat,
right, yeah.
it should just take the place of your roll, probably. Yep.
Yeah, it's 12. That's right. It's 12. I'm looking at it just now. Yeah. Okay. Let's fire the longbow towards the mummy.
All right. 4 dice. Oh, mighty attack. Okay. Let's see if the mummy can defend. Very badly. Okay. Well, he blocked one, ka-ching, but then a wrestling move gets through.
Okay, I'm just going to poke him in the eye.
All right. He kind of like, gets going and he does like this cartwheel and then ends up like he's going to do something and then he just pokes the mummy right in the eye. His one remaining eye. Okay, that's 1 damage for the monster.
All right, and I'll fire my longbow again.
Oh yeah, double attack.
2 skulls.
Got him. Give my regards to Brendan Fraser. Okay. Geek on Getty says, should the rats want stand on each other's shoulders to disguise as a low-threat opponent and disperse as hero approaches? And I'll encourage that. They are evil little beasties. Actually, you know what? I have a great idea. You've inspired me, Geek. So I'll be right back. 1 second. All right. You've inspired me, sir. But I do need to look something up. Okay, so this was Geek on Getty's uncommon feat for Zargon. Alright, I think I'm ready now. Okay, sorry, where were we? The elf had done his turn. The mighty dwarf. Jacer. It's funny.
I will drink that potion of skill
Okay.
and disarm that trap to my right.
Okay. Alright, the trap has been successfully disarmed.
All right, I'll end my turn there.
It was a pit of
Is
darkness.
there another? Was there another trap somewhere that I just want to make sure? Or is it on the other wall?
Okay, so we've got a suspicious
Oh, there's
square
a
down
bunch
that
of them.
way.
Okay.
There was one here in this little corner.
Okay. I knew there was another one I had to disarm at some point.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. The ogre will go 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll go 6 spaces and go in the hallway to the southeast. Yeah, and guard that secret door, maybe.
Oh.
Down towards the hallway. Yeah. Or actually, can you scroll up again? I'm sorry. There's no block around that corner, is there? Like a dead end or anything? Up to the upper north.
Here?
Yeah. It's just
Clear.
that one trap?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a wall down here. Oh, you can't quite see it. Here.
Down there.
I switched to these rubble piles because they're a little easier to see contrast-wise.
No, they are. They're a lot easier to see.
And that's what the original used. too.
Unless the other ones are like misaligned, then you can point them out. But when you line them up perfectly, they disappear in the camera.
I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, one of these is just like... It can be a little hard to see sometimes.
Right. It's a small square.
It's
All right,
moments like
you know what,
these that as a
can I-
middle-aged geek, I
Yeah, let's
cherish.
move the ogre all the way out into that hallway. Yep. Thank you.
All right.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. So Having to adjust this camera here a little bit.
So let me understand. In which direction we must go, Jacer? The direction of the elf?
Yeah, I'd say
Jason.
we're going towards. I'd say we're going towards like where the elf and ogre are, and the monk.
Okay. So, do we want to like ignore these raiders or fight them?
Well, in the last quest, they kept coming. Like almost every turn, there was more of them, so it might not
Okay.
be
So,
effective to keep fighting.
okay. So, last important question: do we have the rug with us? Okay.
Suddenly, you see,
Rug.
and there's a like a gnome just kind of like sleeping next to a storage unit where the rug is piled up along with all this other loot. Okay, he remembered.
So my
Yes, your mission
10.
is to get the grog to our mercenary ogre.
I don't know. I just wake up here in this room. I got amnesia. I don't know what
He's
happened. I
hibernating.
remember the room was full of monsters last time I entered. So
He was hibernating. There's an empty
Yeah,
jar of honey next to him. He scratches his belly. And
okay.
scratches.
So
you were in a food coma, and they assumed you were dead, and everybody left. So you're good.
if we already explore, trying to search for everything. So yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I think we're good.
you could search.
Sargon's pretty much been opening all the doors for us,
Yeah, I've been
except
activating
for the
rooms.
stone door.
Yeah, there's a stone
Okay.
door
Okay.
that hasn't been opened yet. Otherwise, yeah.
That's probably the exit, guys. And well, I'm going that direction then. So
Yeah, exit
Yeah,
or the north side.
that's 100% the exit.
okay.
Just what I
I'm going
wanted
that
them
direction.
to
Going
believe.
to north.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your roll there. You got
10.
10. 10. Okay, I just turned it off. Okay. She'll throw it over there.
I'm going to north. Then 6 to the right. And 2 north.
Earthquake
And
spell.
that's it. Pass to the monsters.
All right. Yeah, no earthquake spells. There were some tornadoes that tore through here, but thankfully we got to shelter, so I didn't see any damage. Hopefully there wasn't much. All right. Okay, my turn. All right. On the staircase, we see 3 rats. And they're crawling along, and suddenly they go. I guess they must have chewed on some warp stone or something, because here they are.
Classic.
Yep.
Rats.
Yep. So they appear on the stairs, and yes, I did reference the halls of Duragdal a little bit here. So they can move 12 squares. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. And they are armed with ranged weaponry, but they're not very strong. Okay, and then our raiders.
Short bows?
3, 4. What'd you say?
Did like short bows?
I think they're more like slingshots.
Okay.
Yeah, some Skaven are armed with cheese-based magic, but these guys just seem to be scrappers that are firing projectiles out of their little slings, and they've got like these crude bladed weapons as well for close range encounters. Skaven, nice. Gumel. Some prefer to call them Skaven. I like Skaven, like scavenger. Alright, and for reference, the Halls of Durag Dal was a classic era quest written for White Dwarf magazine, issue number 134. As for who actually wrote the quest, I do not recall the original author. I think it was probably somebody at Games Workshop. But don't quote me on that. Okay, still got the ogres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha! Dinner! They point at the barbarian. Okay, looks like that is all I have at the moment. Oh, can he? No, he doesn't have ranged. Okay. Alright, heroes. Starting with the monk.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Alright. It's not cockeyed, it's actually a 6. Sometimes DD Dice does that. But what you see in the Discord window is what's correct. Alright. So, Monsieur
Okay,
Monk, you are fully loaded with your abilities again.
Okay. Yeah, can I move into that room in front of the ogre, please? The yellow room.
Okay. Here? That'd be 5.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's fine.
Alright. And you're gonna do anything else?
I'll speak with Stone.
Okay. Thus searching for traps and secret doors simultaneously in the room you're in.
Yeah.
Alright. And at this time, no traps and no secret doors.
Okay. Thanks, that's my turn.
Yeah, that was there. Alright, now the elf. Glasgow.
All right. Can I follow the monk? I'll go 4 to the east, 4 south past the ogre, and then 3 south, 1 east. Yep. Go 1 into the room as well. 1 south into the room. I think that's 9 I've moved.
Blow the
okay.
horn, please.
Can I search this?
He says, blow the horn, please. Yeah, you can search
Blow the
that
horn.
room.
Yeah, the rallying horn.
Alright, who has the rallying horn?
Yeah, I've got a rallying horn. I'm happy to blow the rallying horn if folks want me to do that. So can I also search this room for traps, please?
Alright. Okay, no traps detected in the room. And you blew the horn. Okay, so it echoes through the halls, empowering everybody in hearing on your side to get an extra die of movement for their next turn. Okay, all right. After the elf, the dwarf. All right, Jacer.
Can I go 7 spaces east?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Past the door. His feet are a blur. Yeah. Oh, forgot to say hi to Malwhip. Thanks for joining, Malwhip. Okay. All right. Anything else for the dwarf? If not, we can go to Bohemius, the druid.
The ogre can go
Oh, the ogre. I forgot the ogre.
south.
Yeah, the ogre warrior. You said south?
Yes. Or yeah, through the door. I guess one more. Where? Oh, and then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to the west, and that'll end his turn.
Okay. Okay, so now that your mercenary's gone, now it's the druid's turn. Bohemius?
Okay. How many dice can I roll
3.
for movement? Okay. 12. Yeah, I'll move 1 square north, 1 square to the left, 3 squares north, 3 squares to the right. And these 5, 8. Need to in 4 square, 3, 1, 2, 3 squares south, 1 square to the right, and search this room for treasure.
All right. And I think we're out of bonus treasure searches, so this is going to be just a standard search. Wandering monster! Dun 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 dun.
There you go.
Alright, an ogre appears. Ah, traitor! And he attacks you.
I'm in the other room.
Oh, whoops. Attacked the wrong one. Ah, just kidding. I went for the big guy and wasn't looking. My bad. Okay. So he attacks with 5. Too bad the knight is in New Beginnings. Yeah. Okay, so the druid is being attacked by the ogre. With 5. 1 skull only. Wow, that was a terrible attack. He was too distracted by the traitor.
Bear a hog.
Ah. All right, he gets squished into jelly. Got him. He wasn't so tough after all. Okay,
1 body point on the ogre.
just 1 body point apparently. Yep.
Okay.
Let's This music is a little too happy. I'm gonna skip ahead. There we go. Okay, so Druid is finished. Well, he'll soon be finished. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Bad guys. Alright, the Orc Raiders continue their raid. Raid! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And we place some orcs on the staircase. Coming in to reinforce. 2 armed with crossbows. And 1 just with a sword. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're all queued up in that room. Alright, Skaven. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You gotta snarl at the orcs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Ogres. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, he attacks the barbarian. Three skulls.
Who do you want us to
Orcman raided.
play the barbarian?
Oh, we don't have a barbarian yet, do we? Darn it.
No.
Alright,
No, he was with the dwarf before at the end of the last quest, but
good point.
yeah.
Okay, he disappears in a puff of logic. Huh? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, maybe that was... Oh, DeMarco left. Darn. He could have been the barbarian. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. What else can I do? Not much.
Well, if somebody wants to show up, give him like 5 movement die of movement from there and probably catch up to anybody.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, he could be activated by the horn. Maybe he heard it. Maybe he heard the echoes. Yeah. Okay, so no barbarian at this time. Okay, back to the heroes. Starting with the monk. And looks like all his abilities are restored.
Do I get 3 movement dice because of the horn?
Yes.
Okay, I'll roll.
Alright. Grimlore rolls 12.
Okay, so I'll follow after the elf and the ogre.
Okay. Where exactly do you want him to go in the room? I just moved him in there.
Into the grey room where the ogre went.
Here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Does he dare attempt the door?
Yeah, okay. Is it a skull roll?
Let's see. So the stone doorway is a large slab of rock that must be pushed out of the way using brute force before a hero can pass. To open one of these doors, a hero rolls their base attack dice, so that'd be 2. The roll results include 2 skulls. The heavy stone door swings open. Once it's been opened, it remains open for the remainder of the quest.
Would I be able to use Strength of Mountain?
Base attack. So only 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm right back.
But yeah, that makes sense. It's a stone door.
Yeah, stone versus stone. Now, if he had paper, he could beat the stone door, but he doesn't.
You,
I haven't unlocked paper yet.
you can speak with it. Tell him, please, open.
Ah,
Open says
no open. Ha ha. All right.
so. I'll roll 2 attack dice.
See what you get. 2 skulls, you'll be able to force it open. I guess that could be like an uncommon feat. He speaks with stone and tries to convince the door to open. He has to answer a riddle. Ah, utterly failed. Ah,
Oh well.
closed. No open. All right. Elf. He wonders, who is that talking?
All right. Okay, I guess we're just going to keep running here. Okay, so can I head into the room with the ogre and the monk, please? I'll go just onto the secret door tile. Will do.
Alright.
Great. Okay, I'll drink my potion of elder wisdom, and I'll take pass through rock back.
All right. Elder Wisdom is used. Pastor Rock is now available. Again.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
and I'm going to cast it.
Wait a second. Do you have the earth spells, or do you have water?
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't.
Ah, too bad.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, sorry, it was water this time, wasn't it? It was Veil of Mist, Water of Healing, and Sleep that I had. Yeah, good catch, Sargon. All right.
All
In
good,
that
man.
case, I've drunk my potion anyway, so I'll take what will I take?
Well, it's either water, feeling, veil of
Um,
mist, or sleep, right?
Right.
Unless you were to
Um,
restore hypnotic blaze, or hypnotic blaze.
No, I'll take Veil of Mist.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just have to make a note here. Veil of Mist is available again. That might be
Okay,
a cool
and
ability, though.
I'll just finish my.
That might be a cool ability, though, if you could like switch spells mid quest or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think how that would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe when he uses the potion, he
Well-
can choose a spell to just like get. Even if you
I was gonna say if you're playing
Yeah, that'd be
with a
cool.
wizard
Like,
or something,
choose
then it could
choose
be,
any elemental spell. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, I'll finish my turn there. Then I'll go to the dwarf.
What were you gonna say, Jacer? You always have good ideas.
If you're playing with multiple magic users and like they use their spell, like maybe one of those spells, it would be like any of them, so you could actually be like
collectively.
stealing somebody else's spell a little bit,
Steal their
like
finisher.
because they've seen it be cast or whatever, so now they can do it by doing the recall.
Interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah, it's like ball of flame disappears in the wizard's pocket, and suddenly it's in the elf's. Got it.
Well, I figured it'd be after he used it, you know what I mean? But instead of his discard pile, you could pick any discard pile to choose a spell from.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So
already
like the
been
first
used up.
one that drinks
Somebody
the-
gets used out of it.
the potion, the potion first or whatever gets first choice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So next we have the dwarf.
All right, 11. All right, I'll advance to the next trap and use the potion of skill that's active to disarm it.
All right. He disarms another trap with his potion of skill. All right. It was another of these pits of darkness, which
Oh,
normally
good.
you don't get to disarm, but you know, it's a potion of skill. He's just that good. He nailed some boards over the top of it that he found.
Scavenged.
Yep, he scavenged them.
I'll move the ogre, I guess, south, next to the door. Oh, actually, I'll move, so that's 2, and then I'll move in front of the door. I'll attempt to open the door. And then,
Okay, because he has 4 dice. There's a good chance of opening it.
oh, wrong 4 dice.
All right. He runs super fast in front of the door, kicking up all kinds of dust, but the door does not open. Okay, yeah, do your real roll.
3 skulls.
All right, impressive.
And then I guess since I can't stay on that space, I'll go through the door and we'll see what happens.
Okay. The face goes, uh-oh.
I know, right? Pit of darkness. You can't even search for it. Ha ha.
All right. He suddenly notices he's in a new place, a new area. Where's that tile? Seems to have been, oh, there it is. Mislaid. Okay. It's like the Wizard of Oz. All of a sudden he's in a new area. It's all colorful. Huh? So this Technicolor area is full of like grass and trees and water and birds chirping, and as an ogre he's like, he hates it. There's also some bones and dead stuff, and he's like, not bad, not bad. Could use a fixer-upper. So there it is. This looks like the surface. This is your goal.
All right, he'll take a step to the left for the last of his movement. Now, I guess I'll hold my hand out and accept any bottles of grog from anybody that needs to go through the door. I'll be the doorman.
Here's my tip. I was gonna say in a rare display of courtesy and manners, but it's such as they are for an ogre. So it's like, where's my grog? Okay, and the mighty druid.
I move 2 squares to the right and pass.
Okay. No roll. Just a simple 2 move.
No, because otherwise the dwarf is going to get cut out. So yeah,
in the
I
door.
need to hold this door.
Hold the line.
I have a slip as a skill.
I never know. We never know.
No, it's true, but I do have 1 slip.
Yep.
I use my care.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right. Okay. Well,
Pass.
here we go. Okay, bad guys take their turn. Okay, so the raiders continue their raid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so this orc attacks the druid. He's armed with a battle axe, so he's got a little bit of a stronger attack. 2 skulls. Wow.
Next.
Alright, wrestling move.
Pick a card, please.
Okay. Spear! Got him. Okay. Alright. The other orcs hear the commotion. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this orc. Is he within range? I think he can fire his crossbow. Two skulls. Ching! No damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, another crossbow fires. One skull. Druid. Mighty defense. Combo breaker! Alright, you got another wrestling move.
Yeah, pick another card, please.
Flying fist drop. Got him. Another orc raider goes down. Okay. Can mincemeat of them. Alright, the Skaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, he fires his sling. Okay, it's only one combat die though. Ah, missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fires 12. Fires his sling. Missed. What? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like they're practically blind, coming out of the shadows, just taking wild shots. Missed. Oh. Okay. As the soft, tranquil music plays. Okay, we'll move the other orc raiders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the ogres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And more orcs appear on the stairs. Armed with blades. Let's get them! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, monk. There we go. 7.
Could I move out into the hallway? So back up north towards where the commotion's going on. And I'd like to fire my crossbow diagonally.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It's one of those Space Crusade moments where you can just like fire through all these doors to hit him. Okay. So are you going for the Skaven or the guy with the two swords? I guess it'd be the guy with the two swords, probably.
Grimlord, could you help me out by doing the exact same shot, but from one square to the east of where you are?
Sure, that's fine.
Thanks.
Okay. So you're targeting the orc or the Skaven? It's one skull.
The Skaven guy at the top
Okay.
to the left of the orc.
All right. Corner pocket. With a squeak, he crumbles.
Nice.
Got him. Leaving behind only the smell of moldy cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the monk. Now the elf.
Alright, I'll follow the monk into the corridor and I'll just stand beside the monk.
Yep. I feel like the elf has been following the path of the wandering monk. Soon he'll be ready to take his vows.
Yeah, and into the corridor, please.
Elven monk. That'd be an interesting class.
Thanks. I'll cast double image on the druid.
Too bad I don't have another bear figure. That'd be pretty cool. Hey! Like, hey! It's two images. Okay, so double image. So this means when he gets attacked, basically the enemy is going to be confused who they're attacking. And it kind of acts as an extra layer of defense. If I remember rightly.
Yeah, you'll roll a 1-2. If you roll a 1-2 or a 3 on a red die, it turned out you're attacking the image instead.
I see. Yep. A lifelike image of the hero will appear. If an attack against the hero is successful, if it's successful, he rolls one red die. On a 1, 2, or 3, the image was attacked and the hero suffers no damage. It's broken the moment a hero can no longer see a monster. One of the unique elf spells. Okay. Alright. Dwarf.
All right, I guess I'll go. I'll go on the secret door in the green room.
Okay, that's 8 squares. All right, and if that's it for him, then the ogre mercenary. He's in this safe zone, or is it?
Yeah, I guess he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll go stand on the secret door to over there by the monk.
Okay.
Looks good.
All right, and the mighty druid.
I'll crossbow this orc raider in front of me.
Okay. 2 skulls.
2.
Ching! Ha! He blocks it with his 2 swords.
And pass.
All right. Let's get him. All right, this orc fires his crossbow. The druid.
Run, fools!
Why, you fools? All right, 2 skulls. Because you're defending with
And the
this.
double image resolves before the defense.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so am I rolling the red die, or are you? Let's see. Oh yeah, the hero rolls the dice. Okay, yeah, roll a red die. So you may not even have to defend. Go ahead, Bohemius. Yeah, 'cause
I think you only need to roll it if the attack is successful.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So I attacked. He did no defense. So then the spell kicks in to block it. So it's not that if I roll skulls, it's if I succeeded in hitting. Okay. Alright, so it was a 6. It wasn't a 1, 2, or 3. Oh, so it just goes right through and hits him. Dang. Okay, 2 hits. And the spell is broken. Saw through it.
Now the spell isn't broken. The spell is only broken when the druid can't see any monsters.
Oh, no, you're right. Ah, I was thinking of those other spells where... Yeah, you're right.
Oh, the bear form's broken though.
Yeah.
The shapeshift.
Okay. So we take this away. Oh, darn, I don't have my other druid figure. I'll just have to grab a proxy. Just give me a second here. Somewhere I've got another character. I know it's not strictly necessary, but I do like to have something on the board to remind me. Oh, I know. There's the double image. Okay, and so two damage. Okay, so that character attacked. Let's see, we'll fire the sling from that Skaven. 1 skull. Druid. Okay, so if he fails to block this... Oh, but he blocked it easily. Ching! Right. So there's Skaven 1, 2, 3. It's there to attack the druid. Missed. Aww. Okay, and then this orc. Well, before I do that, this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this orc will run forward and attack the druid with 2 attacks. That's 6 dice. Three skulls. Ching. Okay, but 1 gets through, so it's a successful attack. Now roll your spell with 1 red die. So 1, 2, or 3, it will block it. Okay, all right, the spell negates. So the image got hit, but it's like, ha, wasn't really me. Okay. I've still got more monsters though. Okay, these ogres continue their pursuit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forgetting they can't just run past the ogres. Okay, looks like that's gonna be it for Zargon. Back to the heroes. Monk.
Okay, I'm gonna fire another crossbow shot through at the orc that's in the doorway.
All right, you're gonna need to move, or else try an uncommon feat to fire over the dwarf's head to hit him.
Do the uncommon feat. Give it a try.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to move then first.
Okay. I was gonna say, with the uncommon feat, it's a 50% chance of success. If you fail, then you're gonna roll the damage against the hero that's in the way. Okay, you get a 5.
I'll move up just behind Bohemius. Actually, just underneath Bohemius's character, so just in front of the dwarf. Just
Here?
above. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. All right, you can.
Yeah, will I
target
be
him.
able to get a shot with my crossbow?
Yes.
Okay.
Right there.
Just one.
Just a moment here. All right, he rolls his defense. No, he doesn't. Oh, got him.
Nice.
All right, elf.
All right. By nightfall, these hills will be swarming with orcs. I'm going to make for the stone door.
On your feet, sir. All right, 12 squares towards the stone door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Fly, you fools!
8, 9. All right. You touch grass.
See if I can find a field of daffodils to kind of dance around in.
He starts to realize all that time he spent, arguing with people on forums and message boards and chat rooms was just a big waste of time. Actually, there's a big, beautiful world out there he can experience. He sees the daffodils. He starts frolicking. He no longer worries about how many views and followers he has. He thinks, life's pretty good.
Okay, I hereby end my turn.
All right, excellent. Okay, and the dwarf. The dwarf.
All right, I'll take a shot at the Skaven up there. You scave. 3. One skull.
One skull. Ching! Somehow he blocks it. Ah! Field of daffodils. It's like the lucky cheese magic that surrounds him, like allowed him to deflect that attack. Even though his own skill and talent was sorely lacking. Alright, 10 for the dwarf.
I'll move to that checkered room on the secret door tile. And I'll blow my rallying horn. Move on out.
We move. Oops. Wrong line.
And the ogre will move 3 spaces and stand next to the dwarf.
What were you going to say, Bohemius?
I'll shoot. No, that was my turn. Shoot my crossbow to the southern rat. Smash it.
Alright, you kind of like stomp on him. Even though he's like really tall, like you lift your boot up an absurd height.
I-
You kind of like stomp and he just like cartoonishly gets flattened.
I'll tag team him with my double image.
Alright, you both just start like just stomping on him. Every time you do it, he makes a comical like squeaky noise, like a squeaky toy, like the dog plays with, like squeak, 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 squeak.
Do I have 1 potion of speed left?
Let's see. I'm not seeing a potion of speed.
Never mind then. I'll move 11 in the direction of the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One. Okay. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, just behind the dwarf is fine. Perfect. And pass.
Alright. My turn. Alright, back on the stairs. 3 more orcs appear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rest of the horde continues their onslaught. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoves him out of the way. 5, 6. This orc just kind of like stands there, sad. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of the way! Pushes him back into the corner again. Poor bullied orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, more orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8. Alright, he fires his crossbow at the monk through the doorway here. 1 skull. One hit. Unless, does he take the hit or does he use his power?
I'm gonna take that one.
Alright, takes 1 body point of damage. Skaven moves forward, fires his sling at the monk. 1 skull. Ching! No damage. I'm sorry. Did I move this this one here yet? Somebody call me on that.
No, we haven't moved that one.
Nope.
I don't think so.
4, 6, 7, 8. All right. Takes a shot at the monk. His crossbow missed. Oh, you missed at close range. Too excited. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't have range. Doesn't have a line of sight. Okay. Okay. Back to the heroes. Monk.
Okay, I want to fire a crossbow back at the orc that just shot at me.
Wow. How did he get such an amazing roll? What is he using?
I pressed the wrong button, sorry.
Kamehameha wave, just destroying like everything, like a big like crater forms in the dungeon where he fired, but it was just a dream sequence. So then he wakes up, takes the shot for real. 1 skull. Startled by the vision, the orc is unable to defend. Is killed. Got him.
Brilliant. Alright, I'm going to roll to move.
Eight.
I'd like to move next to the dwarf, please, in the checkered room.
You can't quite make it.
Oh, okay, I'll just move that. Yeah, that's fine.
Elf.
I'm just going to continue to enjoy the
Make
fresh
it
air and pass to the dwarf.
What was that?
Make a daisy chain.
All right. Yep.
I'll make a daisy chain.
Yep. Grimlore is making a suggestion. And Glasgow has all these like awesome like flower-related craft projects going. He's like just totally enjoying nature. All right.
All right, I'll move next to the elf out there in the fresh air that the ogre just told me to go check it out,
Yep.
and I'll search for treasure.
Never thought I'd be facing a field of daffodils with an elf. How about facing a field of daffodils with a friend? I could do that. All right, searches for treasure. All right, let's see. All right, jewels. Somebody dropped some jewels. You found 50 gold coins worth of small jewels.
Only the dwarf can find jewels in daffodils.
Because nobody wants to dig. They're all like, oh, it's so pretty. Throw a shovel in it, it all looks the same.
Yep. Okay. All right, and the mighty druid.
Right before the druid,
Oh,
let's just
the
move the ogre 3 spaces
Forgot
onto
about
that other secret door. Yeah. No, the other way.
Okay.
Yeah, that way blocks line of sight for the monk.
Blocking doors is fun. Okay. All right, now the mighty druid.
So the druid casts the healing spell on the monk.
Okay. Warmer.
Oh, cheers. Thanks.
And then I move. Six. Move. Yeah. I'm going out and run wild in the daffodils.
Right. All right. You see, they get a vision of two two druids running around, shape-shifting into lots of different animals: bunny rabbits,
Yeah.
squirrels, eagles, deer, badgers, whatever you can think of. Yep. Okay. All right. Bad guys. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Okay. So that orc takes a shot at the ogre mercenary. 3 skulls. Ching, and 1 damage gets through. Alright, Scavin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. See if he can fire. 3 body points. Oh, sorry, Jacer, what are you saying there?
That he's down to 3 body points.
Oh yeah, out of 4. True. Okay. I'm not sure if that Scavin can fire from there. Let me just see if it's a skull, then he can do it. Oh, he failed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the power of cheese failed him. All right, the orc can't quite reach. Ogre, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These orcs or these ogres are taking up the space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're all just kind of queued up in that mob there. These orcs over here. Will we ever run out of orcs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and on the stairway, 3 more orcs appear. Just keep sending in more reinforcements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. All right, monk.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for movement.
Eleven.
Okay, I'd like to move out into the daisies.
All right. He looks about and he sees a world of change, and the things are impermanent, and yet for a moment he's able to appreciate and enjoy the beauty and be thankful. Okay. Excellent.
And then he does burning spirit and sets fire to all the trees.
No. Okay. All right, and the elf. Just continues like he is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking my boots off. I'm just enjoying the feel of the grass. Yeah, just chilling out here.
Excellent. And then the dwarf. Of course, now the elf's feet smell great, but if the dwarf were to take his boots off, we would have a different experience.
It might attract the Skaven.
All right, is dwarf going to do anything? If not, what about the ogre mercenary? He's the last one still in the dungeon.
Eight to the door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he's almost there. 1 square away. He sees all his friends frolicking in the flowers. His face looks kind of grim. All right, is the druid gonna do anything? I guess the double image fades away.
Yep. Yeah, we go to the tavern. And what should we do to get out of this quest?
Well, you know what?
Get out of
Yeah. All right.
move out of the boundaries of the
All right.
of the map.
Okay. All right. The off in the distance, you see troops arriving, bearing the friendly banners of the Emperor's army. All right, here they come. All right. So we've got some Lord Knights of the Empire. We've got also some Imperial Knights. Looks like with more on the way. All right. Rally
Feels a lot
dog.
safer now.
All right, so you can rally to their side. And the battle will be joined. Come on. All right, don't shoot. Don't shoot. He's one of us. The ogre dives down as a bunch of Imperial crossbowmen come in and start firing. All right, Zargon's troops, of course, just come in and they're just getting mowed down. Ogres are coming in. They take out a few guys, but then they get shot down. I surrender. All right. Congratulations. The battle is won. All right, and now the conclusion. After your thrilling escape from the fortress, the king's auxiliary forces meet with you, and Gruzbella to defeat the last of Ikor, the Ogre Lord's most staunch followers. Gruzbella and her legion of warriors are staying with the remainder of the Degrush clan to aid them in determining their next leader. Under Gruzbella's watchful guidance, we need not worry that their next lord will be one so susceptible to dread temptations of chaos. Though many of the ogre clans are still private and prone to isolation, this marks a momentous first step towards a potential future alliance with the realm. A mark of progress we owe entirely to you, of course. You have foiled the insidious plot of Zargon once again. Lore Tome's pages reveal no looming danger to me as yet, though we know our foul enemy is not one to bide his time for long. Indeed, even as we rest along the edge of the world's end, I sense a foreboding darkness on the horizon. The time will soon come when I again call for your aid. Until then, let us revel in this worthy victory. These were the words of Mentor.
Not even a thank you for that rug.
I believe there's something that belongs to you.
Hide it. Let's check if he's a flying carpet.
Might have to pay taxes on that rug. You neglect to mention it.
We can fly home.
All right. All right, well, that's the end of Against the Ogre Horde. So the Emperor's troops are mopping up the last. Of course, many ogres did flee. Who knows where they went? But that is the end of the campaign. All right, and I think at this point we will be retiring these characters, these venerable characters. And the other campaign is going on Saturdays, most Saturdays, until we update. We'll be taking a break for Memorial Day. No streams then for us. But check the schedule. Tomorrow we'll be playing New Beginnings, leading into First Light. So thanks for playing. Ill-timed ads, missing Kurgan's wrap-up. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, we've got 60 seconds. I just want to thank our players. Thank you for being with us and coming back after the hiatus. This was a fun campaign. We definitely want to promote all of our fans out there. So Zargon Goes On and On, aka Grimlore. Check out Zargon Goes On and On YouTube. Jacer has Warbuilder J22. You can check him out on YouTube and other places. Glasgow and Bohemius, thank you very much. Due to ads disrupting, if you wouldn't mind starting the whole campaign again. Funny. Good game, everybody. And thanks to all the participants in the chat. I know it's been a long campaign. Okay, we got 8 more seconds for the ad. Don't worry, I'll say some nice things at the end here. Alright, that marks the end of Against the Ogre Horde. So I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think when this campaign was first remade, I didn't think it would be that interesting because I didn't have the nostalgia for playing it like the European players among us have. And I thought, well, what is it? It's just a bunch of ogres, so just a bunch of really strong enemies. What's the big deal? But I think I was wrong. It definitely has some depth to it, and Avalon Hill did a pretty good job of adding some extra nuances and extra enhancements. And certainly I had fun improvising a few extra things. As you can see, these are Battle Masters units that we've got going here. I always wanted to do something like that. And actually, Jacer, if you want to say a few words, I know on your channel you have something where you, didn't you recreate one of these battles yourself? Because there's a battle right after Keller's Keep where you could use Battle Masters figures, and then there's this battle right here. I guess you could recreate this battle using Battle Masters, but like actually rolling the dice and moving the units around.
very easily. Works
Yeah.
good too.
So did the one that you did? That was Keller's Keep, right? The Battle of the. Or was
Yeah,
it
I did one for the end of the game system and one for Keller's Keep.
Nice.
And the one for Keller's Keep, I had them run backwards, escorting the king and the prince
Nice.
and some of the troops back through the secret passage they found
Nice.
and escaping.
There's some large-scale battles. So another one you could do is the Battle of Blackfire Pass or Darkfire Pass. So with Rogar and his companions fighting Zargon the first time,
Yeah.
or Morkar, however you want to say it. I'm trying to think if there's any other battles that are mentioned officially. Oh, there's the Ent. Oh, not the, I said the Ents, the Ent army, but the Rebel Root and his tree people, his plant people fighting Zargon's forces. That's another battle that you could do from Jungles of Deltrak. But yeah, and then of course Battle Masters is pretty much connected. It's in the world of HeroQuest, so all those battles could be official as well. But yeah, and in Battle Masters there is the big ogre, who's like a much larger version of one of these guys, or you could say one of the ogre bosses, like one of these guys, only black and much larger, and it's actually a unique design, not posable. It's pretty cool. A lot of people have 3D printed that guy in a smaller size so he fits the same scale. But yeah, that's the end of the campaign. Thank you everybody for playing. Atamari Kofihara is here, Gold Public is here. Thanks everybody for your support. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be playing New Beginnings, leading into First Light. And then into May, things are a little uncertain, but I will be updating people as soon as I know our schedule. Probably we'll be doing Fridays and Saturdays again at the usual times, but if anything changes, I'll try to let you know. I know in the future I've talked about schedule changes. It's quite possible that in the future things will slow down for HeroQuest fans officially. I mean, unless I can get somebody else to run the games for me. Probably what'll happen is we'll go to like maybe just one session a week instead of two. Or we might even do like every other week. And I know that kind of sucks, but at the same time, my schedule's changing. So I just want to give people a heads up that it will be slowing down. The nice thing is we've gotten through a lot of campaigns. So we have had a lot of adventures. So if you go to the YouTube channel, XSC3, Home of HeroQuest Fans, you can see our past adventures. We've had a lot of good games going through. Let's see, we did the Frozen Horror. We did Rise of the Dread Moon. We did Mage of the Mirror, Crypt of Perpetual Darkness. Now we've completed Against the Ogre Horde. We also did Jungles of Delthrak. Am I forgetting something? We did some of the one-off quests too. We did Plague of Zombies. We did, we're doing New Beginnings. We did Nightfall. We did Into the Northlands. We did a couple adventures, the Rescue of Sir Ragnar and Lair of the Orc Warlord with Sir Death. We did a bit of an arena battle, which he never quite finished, with Amalgamash. We did several arena battles for Against the Ogre Horde, both with like wrestling style themes and also just big, huge battles. We did Hero versus Hero Arena. That was kind of fun. We did a crossover with Space Crusade. So they were fighting like space orcs, other creatures. So yeah, all those archived videos are available on YouTube. So Twitch only lets us store so many videos, so a lot of them there are just kind of remnants of what we originally had, but it's all archived on YouTube. But what do we have left? We have Wizards of Morkar, we haven't done yet. We haven't done First Light yet. We haven't done Prophecy of Telor or Spirit Queen's Torment. We could go through and do the game system. I'm really thinking about, if we did the game system, maybe we do some variation on it, like with the European rules. Maybe the first edition, perhaps, or maybe second edition, so we can do both the trial and the maze. There's a few one-off quests like the Halls of Durang Dal. There's Running the Gauntlet, Growl of Thunder. There's the Dark Company, which I did share the playtest we did with Hispazargon's remake of it, which was a lot of fun. So I guess in a way, we've done that. Jacer was there for that. We could do the Japanese campaign. It's another 14 quests we could do. So, and that's just with official stuff. I mean, there's also lots and lots. I mean, we could spend a lifetime just about playing every quest that's been released, and we could make our own. But what I've tried to do is, oh yeah, and we did Rogar's Hall. I forgot we did that. What I've tried to do is let people experience together some of these canonical quests, if you will, but putting their own spin on it too, just as everybody does. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been really good. Anybody have any closing thoughts about Against the Ogre Horde or our campaign here? Feel free. I know I talked a lot.
I really enjoyed it. It took me back to playing the original years back with my brother. So yeah, it was very nostalgic.
Good memories.
100%.
Yep.
Yeah, and the next should be the Wizard of Warcraft. After this one, chronologically in the order, right?
He talks about something on the horizon, like Dread on the horizon, perhaps. Just leads
No,
into with his
No,
own.
no,
Yeah.
no. The story of Wizard of Warcraft is connected to this one, right? At the beginning with
That's true.
we don't want to spoiler, but
Spoiler.
it's connected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thestral in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and the fact is, Avalon Hill's kind of taken their own path with these stories. They've deleted
They
some of the old
changed it a
stories and
little
changed
bit,
it.
yes.
Yeah. But as you can see, like when I'm reading it, I tend to like insert the deleted stuff back in, or maybe I'll read the one description one session, and the next session I'll read the other description, so you kind of get the whole story.
Hmm.
I like doing that. It's kind of
Yeah.
canonizing
This,
in our world.
in my opinion, they need to explain a little bit more because the connection, in my opinion, they made in the new one is flimsy. I don't know.
Yeah, I would like
I
to do
feel-
Wizards of Morcar, and I think I will have to think about, how am I going to do it? Like, how am I going to handle? Because, like a lot of people, I think there's a lot of potential there, but I want to, like, put my own
Mhm.
spin on it. Yeah, good comments. Gold Public says, can you rank how many sessions it takes to complete each campaign, specifically Ogre Horde campaign? Oh, man. Well, we can look back and see how many it actually took. See, the thing is, the way we play it is not going to be the same way a lot of people play it, because we are doing it virtually and we are doing it with the audience participation, so that definitely adds a lot of time to the sessions. But let's see here. Just take a look at the archives. And of course, we did lots of arena battles, which you could skip. You don't actually have to conclude those. So it looks like 33 videos. So it took us 33 videos. But I mean, that's not including, let's see. Well, I mean, in those 33 videos, I'm including the first 3 quests, which are all arena battles, and I'm including one of the other arena battles. No, I included a second arena battle, third arena battle. I mean, you could do as many of those as you want. I mean, there's really no limit. You could play like 50 of them in between each quest. So I'm going to say 30 sessions. And each of the, just to estimate, like about 2 hours per session. So, yeah, like 60 hours. That's for us. For you, it may vary. I think the Against the Ogre Horde quests are a bit longer. They're not as long as Frozen Horror or Mage of the Mirror. Those are like ridiculously long. If you think the average Hero quest is maybe like 1 hour or 2 hours, those are probably like 4 hours or 6 hours. These are maybe in between. So I don't know. If you take 10 quests, 60 hours. Yeah, so it's like 6 hours per quest. It's probably more like 3 hours. I'm just going to guess and say maybe it'll be 3 hours for you. If you're playing just with the normal rules and you're just kind of going pretty, there isn't a lot of crosstalk, not a lot of bathroom breaks, food breaks. You're just playing. You probably get through it in 30 hours. So, yeah, 10 sessions of 3 hours each. I don't know. Any of you who have played against the Ogre Horde before, what would you say? I mean, the arena battles basically only take up one session because they go pretty quick. So it's really only one extra session versus if you're playing like the classic version. Of course, the classic version you have one body point monsters except for the ogres. So Bohemius or Glasgow or Grimlore, any comments about the?
We're talking about with normally playing at this table, or we're in the past. Well, it takes like a normal quest. Maybe it has a little bit more, but not that much anyway. Because yeah, rolling dice is faster over here on the table. Too much fast.
True. You don't have to type anything. I don't have to move the camera around. You can already be planning your next move.
Also,
yeah,
but also depend on the group. There's the group that want to go to the end of the quest and and finish the quest, and people that want to explore every single room, search every single room. So it's you cannot compare even on the table because you have different styles of play.
That's true. Well, and one thing I noticed about Against the Ogre Horde versus a lot of other campaigns is it seems like there's a little bit more like path A, path B. It's not so linear. Like in the Frozen Horror, Mage of the Mirror, they really tried to force you to go one way. Whereas here, you could just skip a lot of areas and just go straight to the destination. Of course, you don't necessarily know. It's like, unless you're cheating, it's luck of the draw, whether you get there faster or... But yeah, you could go back and explore. Well, I want to kill a few more monsters, get some more treasure, risk getting killed. That would certainly take longer if you're going for 100% completion.
So in the let's say in the game system and the other games, you can also split the group.
Yeah,
you can split to explore better, cover more ground, find faster the exit or the quest item that you need for the completion. In this kind of quest, when you have a difficult monster, it's better stick together. It's unless you have the group that is already equipped with everything that you can split again. But anyway, you tend to stick together to complete the quest. But if you split the party, okay, for example, for us on the screen, is even more difficult because you have to move the camera, this, which it takes even more time when we split the group.
Yeah. When you're in person, you can be looking at the whole board, whereas here you only see what I show you. So I might not be pointing the camera at the place that you're thinking of. A little harder to strategize. That's true.
Yes. Then at the table, we don't need to recap what we got in our inventory. There's so many things that makes it different. A week later, yes.
Yeah, I remember being a kid and not playing this campaign, but playing other HeroQuest games where it's like you're having a sleepover, your friends come over, you're playing late into the night, people are getting so tired, you go to bed, you get up the next morning, have breakfast, you get back to the game, like, where were we? Oh yeah, but then you go faster because you're energized, you're ready to go, and you can get the game.
Yeah, but sometimes a quest takes so little time to do it, maybe you do 2 quests in the same session. So
unless your cat or your younger sibling comes and like wrecks the board when people are away, and then let's just start over, let's do something else, let's play Nintendo instead, or Sega Genesis or whatever you were doing back then, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo. All right. Any other comments?
Nothing. I'm just happy that you come back. That we continue this adventure. And, I hope that my next character is not going to be boring, because I had so much fun with the druid. Everybody was against the druid at the beginning, but I don't know. I really find it very fun.
Yeah, he kind of came into his own. Yeah, and
Yeah,
all of you have helped me with the upgrades. I mean, we've had this imaginative upgrade system, like as these heroes survive multiple quests, it's like, how can we enhance them to make them interesting?
yeah, if you want, we can I can help you to like create a more stable, let's say, upgrade system, because until now we experimented a little bit of this, a little bit of this, but we
Yeah.
But I really like your upgrade system. And it needed to be implemented also with the new upgrade system of the Avalon Hill.
Yeah, Wizards of
In a
Mortar
way,
came up
no?
with a whole new system, and I kind of want to try theirs without overriding it, because I definitely developed mine knowing that we were going to be playing Frozen Horror and Mage of the Mirror, and that those were way out of balance.
Exactly. I mean, you played enough to understand if some things are like too too powerful, or some are underpowered, so you can actually check. And I can help you exactly to give you some advice to.
Yeah, send me your ideas. I'm
to
happy to
balance
read them.
it.
Yeah, because
I'm not saying to change it, because I really like it. It's just balance. Okay, some things are too strong, some are
tweak
too
here,
weak.
tweak there.
Nothing else. Yeah, some tweaks.
Yep. Okay, I want to address some of the comments here. Jacer wrote, instead of full retirement, make them legacy heroes, available for one-shot quests. Elf and Dwarf live a long time. Yeah, give them a legacy contract. Maybe the Royal Rumble, they come back, have a few laughs.
You can create a whole of heroes with all the statues of the characters.
The great ones of the past. Yeah, maybe they'll be summoned for some final conflict against Zargon. Yeah, Gold, you can watch on the replay, get the whole comments at the end. So he says, and just speaking from your experience, would you say any particular campaign has longer quests than require more sessions? Yes, absolutely, Gold. Even just ignoring all the house rules and all the extra stuff we've added to our sessions, Frozen Horror and Mage of the Mirror are by far the longest campaigns. They're incredibly long. Yes, there's only 10 quests, but each quest is very linear, and they use a lot of rooms and a lot of monsters that have a lot of body points. So yes, the sessions will be short if the heroes get killed. And one way to play the game is the heroes play, they all get slaughtered, they all die, total party kill. Zargon remakes the quest and makes it a little easier. They try it again, they all get killed, he makes it a little easier. Like, he keeps doing that until finally they're able to complete it. That's one way. But yeah, if you just play it as is and you just struggle through to the bitter end, it's going to take a lot longer. So I'd say those two campaigns are incredibly long. I felt like Rise of the Dread Moon went a lot quicker. Jungles of Delthrak, there's some quests that are very short, but a lot of them are fairly long. And I think both Jungles of Delthrak and Rise of the Dread Moon have like gaps in the narrative and gaps in some of the gameplay that allows Zargon to improvise, and he's sort of encouraged to ad-lib and add extra things. But let's say you don't do that. Let's say you just play it as written. So there's none of this, back and forth. It's just, oh yeah, you roll, you succeeded. Okay, you opened all the doors, you found the thing. Okay, you're wearing the disguise, you kill the guy. Like, it just boom, boom, boom. No extra interpretation. Just play it straight. If you do that, the quests go pretty quick. So you'll see on our playlist, like Rise of the Dread Moon, like 2 sessions per quest was pretty typical. And these are not like really long sessions. Yes, sometimes the sessions went longer. Sometimes we did 4 hours, There's a lot of banter in there. We're talking HeroQuest news, stuff like that. So if you cut all that out, those are pretty quick. Crypt of Perpetual Darkness, same way. 2 sessions was very, very typical, unless we were adding extra stuff. I think the game system quests went really quick. We did 2 quests in one session. That was pretty amazing. So yeah, those game system quests are very, very short in comparison. And some of the solo quests, the solo quests for Mage of the Mirror, Frozen Horror are very unbalanced. But if you have a strong enough hero, or if you give him some extra stuff, you could finish a quest in like 45 minutes. Like, it is possible. And there are some very easy quests, like Dread on the Horizon. I have played off camera quite a bit, and it's probably the shortest quest I've ever played. And I'm not counting like total party kills, because yes, your party could get killed very quickly, theoretically. But from beginning to end, point A to point B, very quick. And I think Dread on the Horizon was written purposely that way, because it was meant to be like a demo quest that they would run at conventions. Now the only thing is, if you signed up for a 2-hour session and you played it and won it in 1 hour, you're going to be like, okay, what's next? Can we play quest 1 now? Can we run it again? Can we do something else? Can I get my money back? Because yeah, I would be upset if I paid for 2 hours and we got it done in 45 minutes or less. I should at least get an interview with Doug at that point. Something. So, all right. Well, kudos. And yes, I think for the Friday sessions, I am wanting to do Wizards of Morkar next. I'm just not sure if we're ready yet, like to start it next week. It's kind of a tall order, but if possible, May 1st, if I'm ready, I could do Wizards of Morkar if you guys are willing to join me, about 2:15 p.m. But I will update people in the Discord and Twitch and on the YouTube comments or YouTube post section, so that people kind of know what to expect. But yeah, if we're not ready May 1st, it would be May 8th probably. All right. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for playing. And we'll see who we can raid. Yeah, cheers. Good game, everybody. And also, you may want to check out the Rantcast podcast on YouTube and the Rantcast podcast on Twitch, also on Spotify. So the Strange Bus and I, we actually did our episode 100, which was a big deal. We wanted to do a live on-site episode, but it didn't. Our plans fell through. So I think we're going to do like a part 2. But we did do the HeroQuest Power Hour, which had been missing for a while. It's a lot of fun, but check it out. Now, warning, of course, the Rantcast podcast does contain strong language, so we try to keep it family friendly here on HeroQuest Fans. But the Rantcast podcast is a different animal. It's an opinion show, and sometimes we get kind of passionate about it. Oh, Glasgow says, yeah, those double quests are big. Wizards of Morkar are coming next, maybe. Okay, so Gold says minis. Okay, I think that'd be good. I know we could run one more ad, but we will raid next level painting. Yeah, I've started doing some miniature painting again myself. Just the first stage, just priming some sprues. Yes, I'm one of those weird people that paints the sprues first. So I've got some Space Marines and Godsghoul Thraka, big orc boss. And once those are fully cured, then I can start working on the paint jobs on them. It'll probably take a long time, but it's nice to get started. Fresh coat of paint. And the weather's so nice, I can't help but going outside. Any excuse to get out in the sun. All right, everybody take care. Till next time, HeroQuest fans.